Hi everybody, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sharon from Angelics-Speak.com, where I channel archangels. Let's begin. Greetings, this is Michael. I welcome you as well. And I hope that you are doing well in spite of the chaos of your world. As we have said before, this chaos will continue for some time. This is why we are offering methods to cope with external events that are chaotic and frightening at times. You may feel that our emphasis is too strong on meditation and have some doubts whether this is actually channeled material. Have faith. We speak about a variety of things through many channels because each person is unique and has unique needs. So individuals that need great detail about what is occurring right now will be drawn to channels who share that kind of information. Individuals who on some level are ready to make a major leap, to go deeper within, might be drawn here. For this particular channel, we'll focus on tools to assist you in going around the mind or beyond the mind. For it is in that state that you experience much higher dimensions. Each of you will be drawn to the place and the information that resonates most deeply with you in that moment. So if you're uncomfortable with this material, you will find the material that best touches your needs in the moment. But if you have a longing in your heart to know a much higher truth, then we offer here the tools to find that truth. For those truths are almost impossible to convey in words. They are conveyed in experience, your experience. This is why we have offered the tool of meditation as a key to learning to go within. You can study the outward manifestations of light and the energy waves, but that will only take you so far. If your goal is to go farther than the fifth dimension, you have to go within. So we offer in a variety of ways the direction and the energy to help you to go deeper inside of your own self. For as you go higher and expand in your consciousness, you begin to touch the experience that everything, every single thing that you are experiencing is you. There is no differentiation between the outer world and your inner. You begin to learn that whatever you create in your particular experience isn't being created from somewhere outside and attracted to you. It is being manifested by you. For many of you, this will be too uncomfortable to contemplate. But we hope that you will sit with that information, even if you can't quite wrap your minds around it. For this experience of oneness only occurs beyond the mind. Let's use your minds for a moment. Think about it. Your mind is designed by Source to compartmentalize, to differentiate. This is yellow, this is purple, this is red, this is green. This is hot, this is cold. I like this, I don't like that. This feels good, this doesn't feel good. So you have an experience, and in a very tiny instant after that experience, your mind leaps in and defines the experience. It categorizes it. And it does this through previous experience. If as a child, a very young child, you are always taught that the sensation of heat is called cold, that's how you would experience it. You would experience heat, but you would identify it as cold. The word cold, the definition cold. Now those are very physical examples, but things become even more subtle. Suppose you meditate and you have a beautiful divine revelation, and you feel the pull to put it into words. You may have even been told in that experience to put it into words. So you write it down. The leap from this pure inner experience, which is beyond the mind, to the contraction of thinking about it, analyzing it, and trying to put it into words, is vast. And when you do this, you lose the energy, the power of the experience to some extent. The other thing that occurs is this very pure, very high experience, when it's defined by the mind, is related to the mind's memories. So, for example, a deeply religious person has an experience of union for a moment with Source. Pure love, all-consuming love. When they make this step down to define it and put it into words, it will be defined according to their own religious beliefs. You following me? So the same message may be given to countless pure beings, but because each being has a repertoire of memories, beliefs, experiences of faith, they will always define that experience according to their own mind, their memories, their beliefs, their understandings, and they call it so. This is why there are so many religions in the world. The highest truth is conveyed to pure beings, but each pure being has become that pure through a particular path. The path they walked to purify themselves. And in walking that path, they collected experiences that their mind then defined according to their beliefs, according to religious books they read, texts, scriptures of various faiths, or even childhood memories. So when they write it down, the analogies they use, the terms they use, all point to those memories, those beliefs. It is only at extremely high levels of experience within that some of that is dropped when it is brought back and put down on paper or spoken of. But even then, there is a contamination because of the nature of your world. There is a contamination by the mind, which defines it, categorizes it, and compares it to previous beliefs. And so, many religions have evolved over time with different slants. Now, those of you who believe deeply in your faith, we are not criticizing you. Your faith is your path. Because there is such diversity, wondrous diversity in your world, many paths are available for people to walk. But be aware that at some point, if you go farther, you have to let go of that mind, just for a little while. Whether that's in deep, profound prayer or deep meditation. It's important to reach a state beyond the mind where you can actually see and experience those highest truths. I share this to explain some of the diversity of religions as well as messages through various channels. Each being has a particular focus and interest. And those of us who wish to send messages in order to be most efficient, choose people, channels, that have an interest in a particular thing we want to share. So in this case, this individual has meditated for many, many years. So she's a perfect vehicle to help each of you to learn to meditate. But that's not all we will speak of here. My intention is to gradually introduce higher and higher teachings. And hopefully, over time, as each of you pursue going within, you will begin to have direct experience of those teachings. The key to having that experience is having an open and loving heart and sincerely wanting to understand. If it's only an intellectual request, you probably won't get a direct experience. But when there's a true cry of the heart, we are always drawn to assisting in any way that we can. So those of you who are here because you sincerely want to go higher, to know the highest truths, and to merge with that beautiful state of the beloved, of God, of Source. This channel is especially for you. Those of you who aren't are so welcome to also be here, for you may find that over time you want that as well. But this is a shift that we're going to be taking in the future, of going a little deeper. And I hope you join me as we do this. I offer you my love and my blessings. I am Archangel Michael.